Hello, we're now in the eighth and the final week of this course. The reading assignments for this week are Chapter 13, Ethics of Probation and Parole, in which you will learn about the professional orientation of probation and parole, the dilemma of the borderless community, and the ethics of community-based corrections. You will learn of the work strategies of probation parole practitioners, the common unethical practices in probation parole, and the four typologies of probation and parole officers. And finally, you will learn about the historic background of community-based corrections, the arguments for and against these programs, the views of Morris and Tonry, who consider community-based corrections too lenient, and von Hirsch, who considers them too severe. So that's Chapter 13, and in Chapter 14, The Truth Revealed, it discusses the two pillars of criminal justice, which are enlightenment and maximizing civility, and how to develop an enlightened mind, and the concept of practical civility. So that's a review of those two chapters. You also have the review PowerPoint presentation for this week's 7 ILOs. I'll be sure to review that. And the assignments this week are the selected review questions for chapters 13 and 14. You want to strictly use the Searle text for that. You also have the third and final ethical dilemma entitled The New Corrections Officer. And finally, you've got the final exam, which opens on Sunday at 12 a.m. and closes on the last day of this course coming this Saturday. So there's no learning, there's no lateness policy on either the third ethical dilemma or the final exam. They both have to be in by Saturday at midnight. The test covers chapters 9 and 4 of the Searle text and chapter 2 and 3 and 4 in the Jetmore text. Like the midterm, 35 questions, in which 5 questions are extra credit. The questions also include short answers, multiple choice, multiple answer, matching, true, false, fill in the blank, and fill in the blanks. And each question is worth 5 points for a total of 150 points. So there's 5 questions that are extra credit. So you've got a good chance there. And be prepared because you've only had 2 hours to complete it, and it must be completed in one setting. And remember, this class ends coming Saturday, and all assignments are due and will close at the end of the day. So that is it. I've enjoyed this class this semester or this quarter, and I wish all of you well.